Coming up. In college ball, Rutgers saw their postseason tournament hopes flash before their very eyes last night. A not-so-tough opponent, but a very tough game. We'll hear from the Scarlet Knights. And we're off to the basketball courts of Bergen County. This week's Scholar Athlete is straight ahead. And tonight's Scholar Athlete is hoping to take his considerable talents to Princeton next year. Tonight we spotlight John Lurch, a senior at Fairlawn in Bergen County. Academically, he is #1 in his class. News 12's George Falkowski caught up with him on the basketball courts.
Where do you begin with a scholar athlete like Fairlawn's John Lurch? Three-sport star in basketball, football, and volleyball. He's #1 in his class, has SATs over 1,400. Not bad for an 18-year-old.
When I go home, I like to go outside and spend some extra time shooting baskets, or even sometimes I even enjoy some studying. And sometimes you have to pick and choose what's more important. Like if you have a schoolwork project that's more important than another one, you got to get that one done first. It's just a matter of time management. There's time to do it all.
Time management. It's a term you didn't hear in high schools even 10 years ago. John's one scholar athlete who's learned to balance the world between academics and athletics.
So I guess my parents had a lot to do with it. They got me on track, got me to do my work, but a lot of it I had on my own already. That was something I was good at, just getting out and doing my work when it was supposed to be done and knowing when I can go out and play and hit the books, practice.
All the hard work and studying has paid off. John Lurch has a world of options, and he's chosen to go big time, but go local.
Well, Princeton's close by. It's about an hour away, so I can go there and I can still come back to see my family, watch my brother play basketball, my sister play basketball. Academically, it's got a great reputation. I think I can also play either football or volleyball there. I've been talking to football, and I'm going up to see a volleyball game. I just talked to the coach. I guess February 15th, I'm going to see a game. So it has everything there for me, everything I wanted to do. It has a good and strong engineering department, which is what I want to do later on.
In Fairlawn, I'm George Falkowski, News 12, New Jersey, Sports.
Safe bet, though, he's going to be able to get in. #1 in his class, SATs well over 1,400.
Yeah.
If he's an engineer, maybe that bridge to the next century will work, huh?
That's right.
There
He'll
you
build
go.
it. There you go.
There's much more ahead here on the evening edition. They've gotten a bad rap, but they may not be as bad for you as you think. Marge Perry will be at the market to give us the lowdown.
Get back in it, and we'll look back 4 years to when the Open was held right here in New Jersey. We're off to Baltusrol when we get back, and you'll hear from our Scholar Athlete of the Year next in sports.
From News 12, this is a Your House tip.
The Open here so many times, the golf course is pretty much in the U.S. Open condition as far as with the fairways and everything.
It's open ready just about.
It's open ready, yeah.
Except for the rough, I guess.
Except for the rough, yeah. Our rough stays pretty high. We usually keep it around 3-4 inches all the time.
Don't look for the Open, though, to return to Baltusrol for another 10 years or so. In the past, it's been on a 13-year cycle, and if that holds, the Open will be back in the Garden State in the year 2006. Couple of notes. A trip to the Stanley Cup Finals was not enough to save Terry Murray's job. The Flyers coach was fired today. And in horse racing, the trainer for Silver Charm says his horse will run the Haskell this summer. That is New Jersey's biggest thoroughbred race in early August. But we were up in Bergen County today congratulating our News 12 Scholar Athlete of the Year, Fairlawn senior John Lurch. And as he heads off to Princeton this fall, he'll have a plaque and a $1,000 scholarship check to take with him. News 12 News Director Jeffrey Marks was handing over the goods.
John, on behalf of News 12 New Jersey, I want to present this to you, not because you're a great athlete, even though you are, but because you are a great scholar as well as being active on the playing field. So I want to congratulate you and wish you well in your career at Princeton.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's really nice. I've worked hard. My parents have worked hard for me. So I really appreciate the money's going to help a lot, and it's a really nice honor.
He was always very bright, but I just thought that was normal because he was my first child, so I just assumed that this was what children were like. And
You mean they're not?
What set him apart or made him succeed has been his desire and his hard work ethic, and you know, he really puts everything into whatever he does.
And John will major in engineering beginning next fall at Princeton. He'll also play some volleyball for the Tigers, I should say. Congrats and good luck to him next year. So he's off to Princeton.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. And
That's
you beat out
wonderful.
about 150 to 200 other Garden Staters to win our award.
But
Well, he had stiff competition too.
Very
We had a
stiff
lot of
competition.
good scholar athletes
Exactly.
this year.
Absolutely.
But back to that ball game. Last time those two teams played, it was through the wickets of Billy Buckner, and the Mets went on to win.
That
Marlton, yeah. Second half against Marlton. We're down 1-0. Here we are at John's graduation lunch at the balcony in Hawthorne. Oh, Mom gives him a kiss.
Taking lunch, yeah, so you have to eat like very neatly.
Yeah. Yeah, we're hoping the rain will stop. Megan, what are you getting? Megan's getting embarrassed. And Doug. And Grandma's and Grandpa. Hello. Say hi, Grandpa. Gross. Okay, and we'll come back after we get our food. Okay.
Want me to get you? Hand the camera over and I'll get you.
Wait a minute. Say that again. What?
Shows how much of a dork you are keeping us during dinner.
Wait. Let me zoom in on that a little closer. Okay, go ahead, Megan.
Shows how much of a dork you are.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, Megan, you're so nice. Okay. Adjust it. The red light's on.
Yeah, I'm going to get the sandwiches down. The ones to share. That's good to share.
Happy graduation. We're waiting for John. He's all geared up for a party, but he's got to go to graduation first.
You know what? No, you don't have to. We can take your picture with that robe on at the school. Maybe we can get you and Lori with the robes on and that. We can get pictures of him with his robe on at the school.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So here, stand.
Okay, John, this is your grandmother now.
That's right, it's not
Okay, that's right, John. This is your mom now, so you do that,
Oh,
right?
John!
Whoops, wait a minute. I pressed the
John.
wrong button.
What? What's he doing?
Okay.
That's not. Should I smile for you or should
Yeah, that's good. Good, okay.
You're got on camera and the thing with my tongue and all.
Did he? Good. Okay, well. You can look at the cake, this one.
Oh, you take nice pictures then.
Huh?
You take nice pictures.
Oh, thank you.
These look like old high school students. Mr. Carla.
Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who decides where to go. You'll look up and down streets, looking over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's over or there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsie as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't sue. Just go right along, you'll start happening too. So, be your name Buckstown or Vixie or Bray, or Zelda, Ali, Van Allen, or Shay. You're off to great places, today is your day, your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you.
I would like to thank Lori Ruttman for helping me write my speech. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. I remember hearing those words written by Billy Joel at the start of my high school days. Everyone tells you that it's going so fast, that you blink and it's all just a memory. But you never realize just how fast it goes until it's gone. And once it's gone, it's gone. Things in this world move so fast. Did you know that by the year 2000, technology will have progressed so far that we're able to lie on a beach and view internet web pages through contact lenses with built-in screens, and handpick our children's eye colors, hair colors, and all other physical and mental characteristics? This is 3 years from now. We can already visit the Brazilian rainforests and Egyptian pyramids from our own homes, and talk to friends from around the world, and see their faces right before us on computer screens. Technology is moving so fast that what's new today is obsolete tomorrow, and our generation is expected to carry us further than any before us. As the world continues to move forward technologically, we too are always on the move somewhere, busy going here and there, busy, moving on in our lives. It seems as if we haven't stopped moving for the past 4 years. Moving through a crowded hallway, powering upper classes to our first high school class. Moving to pep rallies and night football games and the delights. We moved from dances to proms, and right past the people we had our first crushes on without saying a word. We moved from class to class, test to test, out to lunch, and on to our fate-determining end-of-the-year finals. We passed our driving tests and climbed the trees as part of the adventure. Baskin Robbins, Mr. Hanky, Halloween, and Pajama Day. We moved through Hello Dolly and Guided Skulls, Bob Tones, Marathon, and right on through Virginia Beach on our senior class trip. We moved and time moves. So 4 years have passed, perhaps without our even realizing it. And here we are. It seems as if, right now, we've stopped moving. It's deceiving, however. We're moving now, too. Through graduation, a summer, and right into our dorm rooms, or wherever else we might be headed. Through graduation, through colleges and jobs, marriage and death, we move to the past and right on into the future. But right now, all is still. And amidst all of the movement, there is the present. So here we are. I urge you to embrace this moment. Look around you. Never again will we all be here together. Our parents, friends, relatives, teachers, and coaches, our locker neighbors, paddleball partners, and childhood playmates. We are here with the ones we love, admire, and respect. The ones we laugh with, cry with, and share our very selves with. We are here with those who make up our past, those who are so much a part of the people we've become, and even some who will stick around for what lies ahead. As we go off into the world, moving from place to place with our ambitions and aspirations, leaving the past behind, stepping into the future, let's not forget about the present. All too often, we forget where we are now. Instead, we concern ourselves with what lies ahead and what's happened in the past, when now is such a wonderful time, and we'll only be here for a short while. It is so important that we take the time to appreciate what we have, who we've become, and all that is around us. The people that are part of our lives now might not always be, and where we find ourselves today, we might not find ourselves tomorrow. We mustn't overlook our lives today, only to later discover that we missed what is important. High school's gone fast, and our lives continue to go fast. As we leave here today, try to live your lives, embrace each moment, because it is just that, a moment, and that is all we'll ever be here for. Slow down, you crazy child.
Our class is bold with such a huge success that after just one fundraiser, we had reached our $11,000 goal. Now we thought we were going to have enough money to ride comfortably through our senior year, but as soon as we turned our heads, the dam collapsed and the class began flooded with expenses. First came prom, by the act of awesome. Yeah. The family decorations began the flow of money away from our account, but our biggest expense was senior class trip to Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach.
faculty, parents, relatives, and friends. Thank you for being here with me this evening to celebrate and honor this year's graduating class. Take pride in the accomplishments of these young people, for without each of you, they could not have reached this point. Graduates, I wish you much success in your future lives, whether you are planning to continue your education or whether you are entering the world of work. Remember that success is measured not by how much money you earn or how much prestige you gain, but rather by your own sense of fulfillment. Whatever you do, do it well. As you leave Fairlawn High School, keep with you fond memories of school days and good friends. But enter your future ready to develop new memories and new friends. Be productive, be responsible, be happy, and God bless you. Dr. Burns, this class has completed all necessary requirements to be graduated, and so it gives me great pleasure to present to you the Fairlawn High School graduating class of 1997.
Thank you very much, and it is a pleasure for me to certify the graduation of the class of 1997 and to commend and congratulate every young man and woman sitting here today. I also would like to take this opportunity to welcome the parents and the teachers, the students, and to let you know that for me it's a great privilege to have the opportunity to address you on this important occasion in your lives. As a man, I thought long and hard about the message I would like to give you. And indeed, the message is that graduation is a turning point. A point at which you assume markedly increased responsibility for your own welfare and your own future. Moreover, it is a point at which decisions are made, in a time when the phrase freedom of choice becomes a reality rather than the same. Of course, freedom of choice is a positive value and has always been regarded as such by our political leaders and leaders in other parts of the world. But in the 20th century, America, and particularly now in the late 1990s, examination of the enormous variety of available options and opportunities must be regarded as a difficult challenge. Consider the commitment that the average high school graduate must make in our complex society, whether to go to college, whether to seek fame or wealth, or public service. Whether he or she is talented enough for job A or too talented for job B. None of these questions has an easy answer. Furthermore, after graduation, choices again upon the young person. When to marry or to marry, now or later, but there is still more. The graduate decides in what he or she believes, where to live, what style of life to lead, what role to play in organizations and community. But of all these choices our society presents us, the hardest is the choice of who to be, for this decision underlies the rest. To call it a choice is to make it sound more conscious and more deliberate than it actually is. For most young people, it is not a matter of conscious reflection, but of some subconscious selection and synthesis. There is an unspoken determination, possibly to be like some admired teacher, or to emulate some older successful sibling, to cultivate one set of capacity at the expense of others. But how, we ask ourselves, are our young people ever be prepared to bear this burden of choice? How, especially today, in the midst of so many alternatives, in the midst of so complex a civilization, slowing bureaucracies, and ominous accumulations of political organizational power? The only reliable resources and values for our young people are the inner ones. Those same inner resources that have guided anyone who has achieved happiness in life. As the days gone by, the young person today requires confidence and conviction, which is the fortitude to develop one's direction and opinions on their own. Thomas Jefferson once said, "One person with courage is a majority." Another resource is appreciation of others. Very important one in my opinion, because this value makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. The capacity to care gives life significance. Finally, there is a sense of purpose, the ability to seek and find what is valuable to you personally. The poor person is not one who is without a cent, but one who is without a dream. Clearly, we must set personal goals for our own personal happiness. These inner resources ultimately can be developed only by these young people who we honor this evening. With you as parents, and you who are the teachers who have played a crucial and central role, as the saying goes, in making them who they are. For the parents of our graduating seniors, your guidance will continue in the years ahead. You can continue for your faith and love for your sons and daughters to help them deal with the choices of life before them. We will continue to meet the needs of our students, to guide them in the choices before them. Because in coping with choice in modern society, they need education, not training. They need the substance of culture, not just the semblance. They need knowledge, not artificial sophistication. They need bread, not stones. Some of you, parents, friends, and relatives of our young people, have undoubtedly known harder times. You may have experienced poverty, problems, and disappointment. And in the American tradition, we all want a better life for our children. But in the modern world, they will have to struggle, and it will be a difficult path to follow. For there will be a struggle to make a living all worthwhile. Thank you.
Say hi. Say cheese.
Let me think of it. What do guys with big dicks eat for breakfast?
I eat cereal and eggs.
00.
I don't know, Joe. What'd you eat?
That's big dicks eat for breakfast.
No.
Now he's oh. You're gonna suck these.
What?
Damn.
I'm on Rami fucking hell. Yeah, he's a slugger
Now he's got. Now he's got a pair of balls. Oh, he doesn't even fit on the whole screen. Wait, turn sideways. There we go.
Oh, that's it. So what's it? Yeah, give it to me. I'll play it.
So before I order something, I want to talk to him.